All right. So, one of the things I'm going to be doing moving forward, and obviously this will mostly be after my break once I get back after Haley's born, is that I'm going to be trying every single day that we stream to play at least one of the many historic decks on my website. So that way, every deck up there can have a somewhat recently played video. This is a deck that we played a while back that felt reasonable, and I'm expecting it to still be pretty reasonable in the format. It's got a good aggressive curve, 12 good one-drops. It's got both Inspiring Veteran and Benalish Marshal here as ways to pump up the jam. We've got History of Benalia to punch people, and we've got Embercleave at the top end to kind of run people down. This deck gets to play Redcap and Grafdigger's Cage for the Winota matchup. So let's go ahead and pop on into some matches here with this and see how it goes. I'm still going to be taking in a number of viewer submissions when I get back from baby break, but I am raising the minimum price. We'll be taking in slightly fewer of them so I can fit in more decks from the website on the regular. It'll also probably increase the average quality of decks we play on average, which is nice to get a higher chance of at least one good deck. One good deck per set. Because most of the things up on the site tend to be pretty reasonable. This is okay. I think I'm going to keep it on the draw because I have 2 draw steps to find another 1-drop or a 2-drop, and I have 12. I have 11. I have 21 of those that I can draw. It's possible that I have slightly too many 3s in this deck, he says as he draws another one. I have 12 3-drops. It's possible I want one more 2. It is the Godzilla Mountain. I agree, it is nice. Very nice. This is a pretty big mistake on my part. This is a card I should have been thinking about with Jeskai Luka. Should have played this out pre-combat to have something to move over. I think I'm going to go Contender, hopefully find a 1-drop. Play a 1-drop out here. And again, our mistake kind of compounding here. If I had played this pre-combat, that attack there would have been with a 3/3. Which would have made it not trade with that shark there that turn. Is a pretty big deal. So my little mistake that I made on turn 3, not playing around Omen of the Sun, kind of snowballing on me now. It's possible I want more cages in my sideboard because of this matchup here as well. I think that could be a real consideration. You don't think Cage is good in this matchup? They just bounce it. So I think you're being reductionist and not thinking critically about how my deck plays out. And I just clicked the wrong button. I meant to keep that hand. While I agree that in a deck without pressure, Cage is not good enough in this matchup, I think in a deck like mine that is a small creature aggro deck, Cage is actually quite good because you will frequently be able to take Teferi off of the table, making Cage be more relevant. You basically force them to have Teferi and Luca at the same time, which means they can't, and Fires, which means they can't be using it in advance to keep you from killing them. I think that detail makes it reasonable in this deck. Who's got 2 thumbs and concedes to Clarion? This guy right here. Really looking forward to Selfless Spirit being in this format when they print that in from Pioneer. Timely reinforcements, that's fine. Some reinforcements of my own. Timely reinforcements just being a casual gain 6, 8. It's 14. Timely reinforcements was a 3 mana gain 19 there. Aim to please H. Yeah, it was better fog, right? Exactly what it was. It was fog gain 2. They have Dovin's vetoing against me? Good golly. Mr. Hello, thanks for the 24 months. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. I think we're dead. Gotta fill out the Hades somehow. Yeah, I suppose that's fair. Suppose that's fair. Cut this and go up a 2-drop. Man, I really hope we get a patch. I really hope the patch this week fixes the stupid bot match being the default. Please, please, WotC, add that check to your unit tests. The arrow snapping too also really needs to be addressed. Big agree. This is not a hand that wants to keep History of Benalia. I really hope Monday fixes the bug in Historic where your opponent can take multiple turns in a row. Oh, that's funny. I think I'd rather get Skyknight Vanguard going before dropping the veteran right away. Hopefully we draw a land tier. Get to go 2-drop, 1-drop. Rats. Yes, before this bug, the default was the last game mode you played, which makes sense.
I know my responsibility.
I did see that, Marty. Simic's not dead yet.
Here we go.
Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? That's 12. Right? 4, 4, and 4. You love to see it, chat. Alright, against control, we want my frenzies, we want my heroic reinforcements. I think I'm cutting Worthy Knight because it encourages me to extend. Actually, probably some marshals. Maybe we cut the marshals instead. Just cut some of my more expensive cards and drag the curve down. I like it. One, two, three. It's just curvamentary. What could it be? That'll be good if we draw a red source for it at some point. I ran the same deck in best of 1 and best of 3 as well. Thank you very much. A little baffling. History of Benalia here. This was a standard powerhouse, chat. For those of you that started playing after the last rotation, this card was everywhere. Excuse me? Oh, they're milling themselves? Sure. Oh, they're an Unburial Rites deck. That makes so much sense. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm supposed to take the 1-drop there. So that way... Oh. Hey, get it, Ba. Do I have a way in my 60 right now to beat a Platinum Angel? I don't think I do. Now, I have ways in my 75. I don't have a way in my 60 right now. I did not board in a way to kill this. Okay. Now I'll bring in Conclave Tribunal. They're not always gonna have that card, so I don't know that I need a ton of them, but Nah, I don't think I want Cage. I think I'd rather have cards that take it out of play once it's already in play. How do we not want Cage? I mean, they're playing an 80-card deck. They're not going to always do the same thing every game. This is where the magic happens. And if they bounce the Cage, get the Angel in for a second, I'd rather just have a removal spell for it, right? This is a very good draw. If we hit an untapped White Source next turn, we have a lot of pressure here. How many mountains are in this deck? 3. There's 18 white. Yeah, I only have 16 lands that cast this. Might be a little on the low side for this. Perfect. I mean, something like Platinum Angel was literally our opponent's only way to win that last game. They were very, very dead. Four cards, chat. So many we started with. 4 cards. Don't shatter me. Don't shatter me. Don't shatter me. Don't shatter me. Don't cleanse me. Don't sweep the leg. Don't do it. Have a heart, opponent. Have a heart. Don't sweep the leg. Is that good enough? It's barely good enough. Oh, it's barely good enough, chat. It's barely good enough. We might still get him. We might still get him. Please concede. Please concede. Please concede. Excuse me? Ulamog doesn't do it. You're dead. You're dead. Ulamog doesn't do it. Ah! 4 card hand. Ugh. Ugh. You love to see it, chat. You love to see it. God bless the... I'd like to dedicate this game win to the London Mulligan. Like, poor shots. Hats off. Hats off to the London Mulligan. Would not be here without them. Did we just juke an Ulamog? We did. We did just juke an Ulamog. They had an 8-card hand and we had a 4-card hand. Weird. Weird. You were playing Mardu Humans yesterday, and your opponent Ulamogged you twice, and you still won? That's sick. I just want a good old-fashioned smorking, chat. Just good old-fashioned smorking. Should there be more 1-drops in this deck? Maybe Worthy Knight isn't good and I should drag the curve down some more. What are the other 1-drop knights I can play? It's like Weaselback Redcap. Not gonna have a lot of play here against Winota game 1. Just gotta hope they don't have it. Nah, I'm not splat. You don't splash for a 1-drop. Stop it. Get some help. My Winota. Alright, they have to miss on 24 looks, chat. No big. No big. Just miss on 24 looks. This was our mistake, chat. Should have won the die roll. If we won the die roll, we'd have killed them on our turn 4. Instead, they killed us on their turn 4. How interactive do I want to be post-board? I feel like 8 cards is probably the line. This is 26 creatures, basically. 27. So I probably want all my cleaves. Keep my cheaper threats in. It will be an incredible failure on the arena team's part if whatever bans and changes they announce on Monday don't happen on Tuesday. I don't expect them to happen Monday. I'm a reasonable person. They had a week to figure it out. The bans better get implemented on Tuesday. You know I'm supposed to hold up Redcap here? They could Winota us, right? When arena patches always happen on Thursday, I have no idea. If they announce changes on Monday and they don't happen till Thursday, I'm not streaming any Magic until the changes happen. And then there's a good chance I'm just done streaming Magic till after the baby comes, because the baby will probably be here by then. Like Weaselback Redcap, the only one that's close to playable. Let's try more 1-drops. It makes Embercleave better. It makes History better. Like triple 1-drop into History is like really good, or triple 1-drop into Cleave on 3. Like, triple 1-drop into any of these on 3 is really good. What about Rimrock? It's a pseudo 1-drop. It's not a 1-drop. It's not a 1-drop in terms of adding pressure to the table. You're right that it can fill out your curve for 1 mana, but it's not a this card adds pressure to the table on turn 1, which is what I'm looking for. It's not a this card is part of a triple 1-drop start like I'm looking for. So we get 2 shots to draw another 1-drop to go triple 1-drop history. If only we could run 8 Fervent Champions. I think I'd just play all 12. 16? Would I play 16 of them? I think I would. How many Weaselback Redcaps is too many? Perfect. Who's got 2 thumbs and is ready to get Clarion? This guy right here. Javier, I choose you. We got a solid curve even through their sweeper here. We get to go land Skyknight next turn, and then this will power up all of our knights, which includes these. If they ban anything in Historic on Monday, and it doesn't include this card's ugly face, I am going to be incredibly frustrated. Don't worry, chat. I am prepared to be incredibly frustrated. If they think anything is bannable in this format, and this card isn't on the list, it is an abject failure on their part as a format management, in my opinion. Alright, so we want to draw Embercleave, Heroic Reinforcements, any of our lords here.
This isn't a fight you can win.
Oh, Cleave's not good because of Teferi. Of course it's not. Sorry, don't want Cleave. God bless America, my country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do.
Hey, that was uncalled for. Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
Please be dead. Please, please be dead. I'm gonna go play Legends of Runeterra. I'm done.